As I said, there's a Robin's Nest apartment on the back over there, but they're rent for their apartments, and there's also a police department, one of the police departments back there. But unfortunately, they don't have any vacancies, and that there is 3 or 4 police departments back here. This is how I wake up to know what this property looks like. So as I say, being in a situation like this is not something that you just wake up one day and say, oh, well, this is what I thought was going to happen. Well, it's not exactly what you thought was going to happen, but it's the way I've been living for almost 2.5, 3 months now. And as I say, I pray to Jehovah God to please help me to find a way to find another apartment or someplace suitable to live that's affordable, because 187 is not bad. It's just a little expensive. It's not as expensive as where I was, and that's truthfully speaking. That's not something that I just wake up and tell myself. Plus, there's some other things were going on was a little bit unsettling. So as I walk back, you can see the rear parking lot, and this is the building of where I'm at, and I'm on the first floor, which is good. So unfortunately, there are things that's going on that's happening each day. So I do keep in touch with the news and the internet, and I try to make sure that I try to get to the meetings. But now there's another assembly coming up, and that's the B building in the back, and the suites are already pretty much bigger than the ones that I'm actually in. So now I have to pray, because there is an assembly coming up in Willoughby, and so right now I just have to pray that things will go right and things will go well. And I have to plan, because this week is coming up, and I want to be back out in the ministry. So I've been out in the ministry once a week, which is Wednesday. So if the weather's not permittable, then I probably have to find another way to use the ministry a little bit more effectively. Thinking about the cold weather, because the weather is definitely cold today, and thinking about how I've been here and how I just got through praying to Jehovah God to help me to get past some of my feelings and stuff, to get past some of my thoughts that keep coming up, no matter what they are. I have to keep asking Jehovah God to help me with this situation, with this arrangement that I'm dealing with, till I can find my own apartment, or find a way to take care of myself and take care of finding a more affordable place to live. It's not something that I'm used to doing. Definitely not. But I look around at this place. That's an apartment complex in the back. But at this point, I have to continue to pray, because I know if I don't, I'll be awfully depressed. Now, here's the end of this building, walking back. Now, this is part of the stores of where the Economy Inn is. There's a barber shop, there's an auto insurance company, and on the end here, as I walk back toward the end of this building here, something funny I discovered that most people don't think I discovered. Okay. As I get past this thrift store here, and a clothing store, these are actually the Economy Inns on the end, because the camera that I saw on this building, this is actually theirs. Okay, so they're not telling anybody, but I figured it out, that this is actually theirs. This is actually their property on the end here. And whatever it used to be, they're probably going to use this to remodel the end of this store, the end of their motels and stuff. How they're going to probably expand it. So that's why they're empty. because they're going to use these probably to expand their and remodel and make the rooms and stuff bigger when and if they do. So unfortunately, that is something that I figured out, because nobody actually owns or occupies those stores. Nobody owns or occupies any of these last stores on the front, on the end that I showed you. So today it's very cold out here, so I need to kind of get back into my room and figure out what I'm going to eat today, and do I need to go to the store.